All right. What is good, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. And we are just starting the video right with a push workout. Last push session on my previous workout plan because I've changed it and I've updated it. So I just wanted to go a little bit over my last session on the plan. Okay, so bench press, as you guys can see, I am doing working sets with 75 kg only, 4 sets of 8 reps, and I'm keeping the weight quite light because of my shoulder, because it's not completely healed yet and I can still feel it on this movement. But anyways, switching things up and going from strength rep ranges to a more hypertrophy rep range of around 8 to 10 reps, just really squeezing the muscle and just going through the motions and just really getting the most out of every rep on the bench. Now we move into, I would say, my favorite chest exercise, the incline dumbbell press. Definitely the best exercise for the upper pecs, at least in my opinion, and because I have an amazing mind muscle connection with this on this exercise. So doing 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, going a bit heavier than I usually would, because I was pretty much doing sets of 12 to 15 during my entire during the entire duration of the previous program. But for the last session I decided to switch things up a little bit and just go a bit heavier and go, a bit lower on reps. Really good sensations. We move into the lower pec exercise, the cable flies. As you guys can see, I'm doing 1 exercise per each part of the chest on this push day. So we hit the middle chest now. With the incline we hit the upper chest, and now we are hitting the lower chest to give the chest that rounded shape and that complete full look. 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps, really squeezing and controlling and really getting that isolation work on this exercise. Now, shoulders, seated military press on the Smith machine. I've been incorporating this one just lately and it is absolutely amazing. I feel it really good on my shoulders, and I can kind of go heavy with no pain on my shoulder at all. A bit of discomfort but no pain. So really getting the most out of this exercise. 4 sets of 8 heavy reps, going as heavy as my shoulder allows me. Really good pump and really good squeeze and contraction at the top and at the bottom, and really good sensations with this exercise. Now after this one we move into the dumbbell lateral raises, and I'm doing it a little bit different because I am doing 4 sets of 15 reps and adding partial reps at the end of the set to go a bit further than failure. Because partial reps, obviously they don't work as well as full reps. However, you can use them as an intensification technique. So once you hit failure or you're close to hit failure on any exercise, you can just start throwing in partial reps to continue putting the muscle under tension without actually failing, and just really building up all that blood into the muscle and that time under tension. Now from here we move into the bent over rear dumbbell raises, one of my favorites for the rear delts, because guys, please, if you want this rounded boulder shoulders look, you cannot forget the rear delts. They are really important, not only in terms of aesthetics but also in terms of strength and just creating synergies with other muscle groups on certain exercises such as the bench press or the military press. Moving into triceps, just 2 exercises for the triceps, 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps on the cable push down, really getting that squeeze all the way down and a good stretch at the top, just getting that full range of motion. And we finally move into the seated tricep press or tricep dips machine, or however you want to call it, because I've been doing this one lately and the triceps get really on fire with this one. Really good squeeze and really good control, and also going as heavy as I can without actually breaking on form. So yeah, workout was really decent, one of the best lately, to be honest. Now, as I said, now I'm doing a different training program that I will explain to you guys on a future video, maybe not in depth, and I will of course show you my workouts and take you guys with me to the gym and do my workouts. Okay, now that the workout is done, let's talk a little bit about nutrition, because I want to give you guys a few tips on how to properly or optimally set up your nutrition when cutting, just to make the most out of it and to really feel, well, better said, to really not feel or minimize the feeling of the lack of calories, because that's one of the main factors when it comes to nutrition. When you're cutting, you really have to optimize it really well in order to being able to hold onto that calorie deficit over time and not really suffer, or at least not suffer that much. It depends on how lean you want to get. Obviously, the leaner you want to get, the more you will have to suffer, but that doesn't mean that you cannot optimize it to minimize that suffering or to minimize the hunger, or you basically feeling the lack of calories. So one of the main tips for me, especially, and this has a lot to do with energy, is the importance of concentrating your carbs around your workout, both pre and post workout meal. Those two meals should concentrate, if not all, at least 80% of your carb intake while you're cutting, because that will ensure that you have enough energy doing your workouts to train properly and to train optimally and have quite decent workouts, and also post workout to ensure that you recover properly and you optimize your recovery and allow your body to repair all the broken muscle tissue and just replenish all the glycogen stores on your muscles and just basically get your body ready for the next session. It doesn't make any sense to consume carbs at times where you won't need them immediately, and since you want to optimize first off your workouts and your recovery, you should really try to focus the majority of your carb intake before and after your workouts. Now, tip number 2 would be about protein, and I would pretty much split it up equally during the day on any number of meals. Let me explain. If you have to consume 200 grams of protein per day, I would split it up equally on, well, the amount of meals that you will have. So let's say if you're gonna have 4 meals a day and you have to eat 200 grams of protein, that would mean that what I would do is consume around 50 grams of protein per meal. Why? Because protein is a very, very satiating macronutrient, and that ensures that you are not gonna be, or that reduces the chances of you being hungry in between meals. Consuming plenty of protein on every single meal does not only ensure that you will keep and hold onto as much muscle tissue as possible, but it also will keep you satisfied and full in between meals, and that will reduce the chances of you overeating or just binge eating or just fucking it up and eating stuff that you should not eat if you want to cut. Now, you could also bump it up a little bit after your workout to make sure that your body can properly repair and start that repairing process of the broken muscle tissue after the workout. Other than that, I would really try to keep your protein intake high on every meal, so you keep yourself quite full and reduce the chances of you snacking in between meals and just breaking your caloric deficit and over your caloric goal for the day. Now, number 3 would be about fats, and that is concentrate most of your fats at dinner time, because that is gonna allow you to, one, go to sleep quite full and satisfied, not extremely full, but like good full, okay? Good full, not disgustingly full, but good full. And that will allow you to not be hungry during the night, and also will allow you to sleep better, because it has been shown that a higher intake of fat for dinner or for the last meal before bed, it helps with sleep and recovery. So I would concentrate, and I do concentrate most of my fat intake at my dinner. I usually have around 30 to 40 grams of fat with my dinner, and I'm consuming around 60 to 70 grams of fat per day. So that's over 50% of my fat intake is concentrated in one meal, and the rest is at my lunch and the traces on the rest of the meals. So I would concentrate fats on dinner and try to minimize it pre and post workout to make sure that your body can properly absorb all the nutrients from both meals. And other than that, it would be pretty much tips that I already gave you in a couple of videos. Keep your veggies intake really high so you can volumize your foods and without skyrocketing your calories, and just basically allow yourself to eat more and keep yourself satisfied without breaking your deficit. Also drink plenty of water, tea, coffee, and also include sodas, 0-calorie sodas, to help you keep your cravings away. And yeah, I think that would be pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys a few tips on how to optimize your nutrition and to get the most out of it when you're cutting, at least from my point of view, and some of the things that I do that really work for me and for my clients. So I just thought I would share it with you guys to see if I can help any of you. And yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today. Another season talk video, but I know that you guys like this every now and then. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to join the family if you haven't already. Thank you so much if you do, and I'll see you in the next one.